Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream, and today we are going through the Helix Rift event Dead Men's Gold for obviously Edward Thatching. This was bugged, this event. If nobody knows, the Grandmaster difficulty was basically noviced, so you could go through Grandmaster on noviced. All the enemies had like 400 health. They have patched this now, but unfortunately if you're one of them that missed out on it like I have, I could end up going into an absolute, I don't know what my bracket's going to be like, I really don't. But we're going to get into it. We're going to start off with the lower levels, and then we're going to just progress through the difficulties. We're going to join now, and I'm hoping the bracket I get put in, someone hasn't abused this glitch. Well, it's not a glitch, it was just a cock up, and I'm not in a group where somebody's already, and it's saying I'm offline. Right, no, I'm in. Right, let's see what the top person has here. Right, no, that's fine. Right, I think I'm in a group where this ain't going to affect me. So, luckily enough, that is the case. Right, so we won't start with Grandmaster. Have they done it? Master, yeah, they have done it. Right, so let's start off with the first level. We'll get all the star rewards. We'll do all that. Get it going. So let's do that. Got an absolute sick team for this. Well, I say sick. I've got Altair. I thought that was Ezio. But I will have to obviously take him in for the higher sync bonus. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give him Ezio's boots, even though he's not really fit enough to do it. Right, I think we're all good with Lupo. Are we all good with Lupo and his gear? Yeah, we're all good with him. And I'm taking Kenzie in because I absolutely adore Kenzie. The only thing I've not got is a tier 4 weapon, a tier 5 weapon. I've been a bit lazy really. I should have grinded that out a little bit more, to be honest with you. Missing a couple of spears. Yeah, it does look like I've got it. Nice to see you in here. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your names. It's Stigl Hinland. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. You can laugh at me and just abuse me if you want for that. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, luckily enough, it looks like my bracket is clear of anybody who's managed to take advantage of the glitch or the bug that was in the game earlier on. So if you are one of them that managed to do it, props to you. That's awesome. I hope you managed to run it quite a few times, getting the Grandmaster points for novice difficulty. Can't say much thing than that. Right, here we are. Old Edward Kenway himself. I wonder how they're going to put Edward Thatching into this at all. Is he actually going to appear at all? Right, I just love Kenzie. This is the best, one of the best abilities in the game. Oh my god. And that's with a tier 4 weapon. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I've got to try and remember the chests on this. I have got to try and remember. And by starting off with a little bit less health, I actually get Fury. She's just a dodging machine. I don't even know why I'm bothering doing this. They've only got like 200 health. Right, Chris, I'm going to call you Chris. That, yeah, that I've got my pal, actually, well, one of the lads I work with has got an ex-wife in Sweden, so he'd probably be able to pronounce that a little bit better than I can, but unfortunately, well, anybody who's watched the videos will see what my pronunciation skills are like with some of the names in here. It's embarrassing. But I try, at least I try. But I hope that everybody's Helix Rift event has been going well, despite the glitches. Oh, look, I forgot about it. That always happens. A 95% chance to dodge that bullet, and I always get hit on it on this first level. All the time. Right, how do I... Right, I've got a feeling. I want to just make sure I get the chests. They've upgraded the team so much better on this. The fact that you've got Lupo now instead of Perina is just so clutch. The light, boom, get here, you lockpick the door for me. Please don't say this is going to glitch out. No, and then he goes in. So hopefully when it comes to Grandmaster time, I'm going to have some boom checks come the end. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just love her. I just so wish I had a T5 weapon. That is why she's one of my favourite heroes in the game. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I hope you all like it. If you are in this and you're watching and you're not chatting, that's fine. Just do me one favour. Just hit that like button for me, please. It just massively supports the video and all things like that. So I don't ask for donations. Don't ask for anything else. Just smash that like button. That's all I ask. So... oh, nice. Someone coming up with their first ancient tablet. But what are you going to craft with it? That is the thing. What are you going to craft with it? Yo, you alright, Slick? How are you doing? Nice to see you in the stream. Nice to see you in the stream. Nice to see some familiar faces coming back in. The last time I think I streamed this thing, I think I got up to 16 people in here. I think it was. I think it was 16. That was my highest view count. Why has that done that? Oh, I thought it hadn't given me the rewards then. I was just about... I don't know what the hell is going up with this game today. I'm on my Wi-Fi. My box is there. Like, literally, I'm pointing at it. That's how close I am to it. Right. I'm taking Kenzie in again. I just love her. As much as I love Luciano, Kenzie's just... she's just ridiculous. She's so good. She's so good. Oh, nice. But Edward isn't in this at the minute. The rank rewards and the progression rewards, I think, if I'm right, are all Blackbeard, Edward Thatching. So that's going to be... yeah, because I thought I was going to like have my my Edward at 5-star at the end of this event. So, you alright, Charlie? Maria's Blades, yep. I mean, my personal opinion, use your first tablet on a hero that is actually gonna benefit you doing it. That's the only thing I can say. So, if you've got your hero at 5-star, then just get them their weapon. It's better to use it on something that you're going to use rather than go for Jean's weapon when you only have him at a 2-star. Oh, what is going on with this game? What is going on? Like, my connection and everything is excellent. Oh, come on. Right, there you go. This game's so buggy. So buggy at the minute. It's ridiculous. Right, it's got to be Kenzie again. Just love this girl. Just absolutely love her. Right. See, I'd still take in... that's 295% checks I've had to do that. And I've failed both. I don't know why I'm doing all this to him. I should. He's so easy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I hope you're all doing well in the event. And as I said, I hope that some of you did actually get to take a little bit of, you know, of an advantage of running Grandmaster for the difficulty of Novice and getting them points and getting you up that leaderboard. But what is going on with this? Oh, I've not opened this. The chest wasn't empty. This is doing my absolute nutting. After this, I think I might just turn my Wi-Fi off and just see what happens, because this is having an absolute mess. I love Lupo. Lupo is just the boy. He's so good. Yeah, you still get some good level, some good stuff at level 43. That's nothing to be done. But nice to see you in here, ASW. No need to retract that message saying hello, mate. I'm allowed to say hello. Alright, he dodged that. So that's the first one of them I've managed to dodge in all my time in here. Since this event started. I just... there are so many good heroes to take through in this. This is just absolutely... this is like such a good dream team. It really is. I think the only person I would have swapped out is Altair for like Ezio. I think that's the only... or Darius. One of the two. They're the only two I would swap out. Because they are just great. They are so good. This is just going so slow. I don't know whether it's... is the game... anyone else having problems with the game, or is this just me? Because I'm just going to come off my Wi-Fi in a minute. Because the stream seems alright. I've got excellent connection and everything. But it's this game is just massively playing up. And I've still got the loading symbol at the bottom. Right, I'm going to take the Wi-Fi off just for a second. Just to see if it is the Wi-Fi. Let me just have a look at the progression reward, actually. Yeah, so it's Edward Thatching in this. So there's no Edward Kenway in this. Not one. I thought that was the case. That's going to suck. Somebody who's, well, like me, who was hoping to get him 5-starred. Why can't I start this? What have I done wrong? Oh, drop me out. Oh, what is the point? Why make it only a 150% bonus to bring this idiot in? Oh, God, that's irritated me. That's well annoyed me. I'm looking forward to playing Edward Thatch. He's got some crazy abilities by the sound of it. Like, he can bombard rooms and everything. It just sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds ridiculous. It sounds so good. Don't be fooled. This is like novice. This is why Altair is bombing through this. Like, I'm so disappointed with him. They've got to give him a legendary weapon. But I'm well, I know in the next update some gear's coming, but that's about it in the next update. And I hope it's his, because I believe he did win the vote for the legendary weapon to have some new gear. I'm hoping they do more than one, to be honest with you, because there's a few people in here that actually do need legendary weapons, especially to make them more viable in the game. But it's lucky I've got Lupo. There you go, dodge that, dodge that. He's so much fun. That's why, as much as everybody loves Lewis, the minute you get to Lupo 5-star, changes your world. Absolutely changes your world. Yeah, no, I'm a little gutted. Do you know what? I'm just going to do this for the fun of it, just because I can get the disarm bit towards the disarm achievement. No, I'm gutted. I really thought I was going to have a 5-star Edward Kenway after this. I really did. Is there another trap? Right, I think I've got one more charge of that. Oh, let's bring him in. Let's actually use him for something. Because once it goes past novice, he's useless. Well done. Come down here. Do this. Can't believe they've made you use a disarmer. Like, they should have taken Luciano out and given you a support person or something like that. Ridiculous. Oh, let's just go in here. I don't know why I'm in and ahhing about all this, to be honest with you. Alright, that didn't even kill him. This is on novice, and that didn't even kill him. That is absolutely shocking. Right, let's go in with Altair. Let's have a little bit of an assassination. And here we go. But yeah, no, I'm a bit gutted that they didn't bring out more. What they should have done is, this is the problem they've got with Darius, and what they've done with Al-Malim is they put them as rank rewards and progression rewards. They should have released Edward Thatching and Edward Kenway at the same time, and had Edward Kenway as placement rewards and Edward Thatching as progression rewards. That's the way they should have done it, and that would have been the best way for everybody to move forward. That's then you're not capping them out instantly. And like, once this is done, like, if this was Edward Kenway and I'd grinded and I could get him 5-starred, the next time this event comes up, it's null and void. I don't need anything. So they should have released 2 heroes per Helix Rift event, and then that way you've got to at least go through 4 Helix Rift events before you can 5-star them, and it just makes the game last longer. I just don't understand it sometimes. Just do not understand the way they work and play this game at the minute. Right, I can take my nice normal team back in, so that's all good. Yeah, I can't believe his abilities. As I said, apparently he can bombard a room. He's got something else. I did read his abilities. I know he can bombard a room, and he can do something else in that capacity as well. It's just crazy. It's just going to be completely different. Just completely different. So I'm really looking forward. As I said, there will be, well, I've not said it, there will be a video going up on the channel Monday probably, just a bit of gameplay with him. It'll be obviously at 3-star probably, but it'll just be to show off his abilities, just show what he looks like, see how he performs and stuff like that. So we'll take him into a little bit of content that way. Right, I can't remember where the chest is here. I know on the last mission I've got to walk all the way across to get the chest. I'm sure it's got to be up here. They're always up high. They're never really down below. She's just such a beast. I mean, that's a 4-star weapon. And she's just going to town. Like, she hits harder than Altair. Or I know that her job is to hit harder. But she hits harder than Altair. And she's got a T4 weapon. It's ridiculous. They've absolutely destroyed Altair, and that's what's upset me. Because I played the game from the start, so he's my man. Like, he's thingy. Yeah, they could. I mean, I think their next game is going to be based, I think, from what everything shows, is going to be based in the Viking era. But they could do something where it does show off about... oh, I meant to sneak past enemies, you know, I haven't done that yet. Where they could do something where Ezio meets Aguilera. Because the movie wasn't that great, I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of Mark Fassbender. But it just looked too... It just didn't look beautiful enough. I was very, very, very disappointed in it, to be fair to you. I thought they'd just make it look as beautiful as it does in the games, and it just isn't, unfortunately. It's nowhere near it. It's like, as I said, it's like they've made it look very old and dingy, but in the wrong way. So, yeah, I was a little bit gutted about that. But, yeah, they could do that. Right, there we go. Into the... Right, that's the third one down. So it did look like my internet was playing up just a little bit. Well, for this game, anyway. I bet he's well happy working with this bunch of heroes than he was the last ones. That was a tough one. Anyone who was here for the live stream of that, Jesus. I had to just bring other heroes in, because the other ones were absolutely shocking. Yeah, I said, I mean, if you're looking at like for like, obviously the way it's programmed to, like, you have to take an X amount of assassins in or whatever like that. Me personally, I would like to have seen Altair dropped and either Ezio or Darius put in. So that was my ideal scenario. I will do the Blackbeard opening as well. So once I've finished the next playthrough of this, I'll do it. I'll just hide the screen, buy it, and it's gone up. Can you believe that? It's gone up. Last time it was only right, I've got to run all the way along the bottom here, innit, to get this chest. If I do that, then I can't accidentally hit something else. Yeah, it was only $9.99 last time. This time it's $12.99. Cheek of it. See, what? Every time she gets hit, every time, with a 95% chance. Gosh, she just does so much damage. He absolutely annihilates Altair. See, it says dodge bullet, but I'm constantly taking damage from it. I honestly don't understand this game at times. I can't believe Lupo's only got a 92% strength check on this to do that. That is absolutely shocking. Right, he's got that, so let's use that because that's actually quite useful. And now I'm going to go up here to get the chest. I love this. I do love just watching them do things that are like in the main series game. It's so awesome. It really, really is. But I do like Bayek. Bayek is such a fun hero. Like the last Helix Rift event, just pinging off bow and arrows. I'm going to try and do a Tornado video where I can try and get to Tornado and see if I can hammer him with 4 bow and arrows, if I can get that far. So and just see what damage it does. It'll just be so fun, because obviously it doesn't take a turn. So I can just keep firing them left, right and centre. It's so funny. I can't wait to try that. I really do. I'm going to have to put some extra training in. Yeah, he's very good with stealth, and his assassination is brilliant. Like, his lethalticity is awesome, but his climbing isn't great. His ability to get around the map on harder content dwindles a little bit. If you fail an assassination with Altair at high level content, you are going to get wrecked. Compared to somebody like Ezio or Darius, who, like Darius, you just absolutely smash the life out of him. You really do. Just one Deriva kick, his crit goes up unbelievably, and then a crit strike again, crit goes up again, and you're critting for 5k. Altair is just a noodle, and it absolutely breaks my heart. It really does, because like as I said, I started with that game. Assassin's Creed 1 was the game I started with. He is my favourite character from all the Assassin's Creed games. But in this game, he's an absolute noodle. And until they give him a legendary weapon, he will continue to be so, unfortunately. And it saddens me. It really does. But he does need a legendary weapon to be viable in this game. Yeah, the execution ability is good, but it's once. You know, and Darius has got that. So Darius has got the execution ability. So not only does he hit harder, but he's got the execution ability, and he's got higher damage output. His dexterity isn't as good, but you know, that's why you've got people like Yusuf in the game and things like that. These are the people that are actually going to do that for you. Right, let me sneak past these. So yeah, he does well in other things, but overall, you know, Ezio does them things just as well. Alright, he hasn't got an execute ability, but his ability to damage people is do damage if you fail an assassination. Plus Ezio's got 2 charges at 100% assassination, so you're guaranteed to assassinate them. He's just so far superior to Altair by a country mile, and it does sadden me. It really does. Like, as I said, I'm a huge Altair fan, and if it was up to me, he'd be #1 in the game. I'm just doing this because I need to sneak around and get the thingies. Well, I've used them all now, so I can't sneak around anymore. But like, you know, like I'll go in here. Look, I dodged this. Right, he dodged a bullet. 1400. 1400. Alright, that's nothing. That really is nothing. As I said, I don't want to bag on him because he's my favourite hero. But like, that's the execution I used there, and it is nice. But I mean, there's plenty of other heroes in the game who have that ability. So, but hopefully, if well, I started the game, Slick, back in February, probably February 2000. I mean, February last year. So, probably to get where I am with the 5 stars, it's probably taken me a year. But that is, I know it sounds silly, because I'm doing YouTube content. Sometimes my account has suffered a little bit because I've concentrated on one thing rather than doing this, and I'm not the most hardcore at times. Like, I work, so I could have really farmed so many more rare heroes and epic heroes at different times, but I didn't. So it's all about, and it all depends how much money you want to spend on the game. I haven't. I get these little offers that come up here and there, like the ones you're going to see today. I get there mainly just for the channel, to do a bit of fun, review the opening, show the opening, or whatever. But about a year, it's taken me. So you've got a little while to go yet. So plenty to do, and it does look like hopefully they're pulling their finger out with new content. As I said, the next update isn't going to be the biggest. It's just going to be some gear and that, I believe. But after that, I'm hoping that we're going to see a really, really, really nice update that's going to basically give us a bit more content, because there's so much they can do with this game. So much they can do with this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to introduce legendary armor as well. The only one who's got it, I believe, is Shojin. If that's how you pronounce her name. She's the only person I know who has that armor. Like, has their own legendary armor, I think it is. I don't get why I dodge a bullet and I take damage. I do not get it. I'm reporting that as well. Every time I've dodged with Kensi, it says dodge bullet and I've taken damage, and I don't get why. I don't understand why. It's absolutely baffling me. But yeah, I can't believe it. 14 people in here. Thank you ever so much. Even if you're not chatting and you're just chilling in the background, thank you ever so much. As I said, just smash that like button. That's the one thing that just helps the videos. Just smash that like button and it'd be greatly appreciated. It really would be. But I'm looking forward to doing a bit more of my Assassin's Creed 2 gameplay. But I will be doing that. Look at that, straight onto that. Boom. Because I'm probably going to do a video of it, because I didn't get as many views on it as I thought I was going to, and I don't know whether that's because it's a stream and not a thingy. Yeah, happy Easter. Yeah, no, happy Easter. We've had ours. Ours was last weekend. So, yeah, I hope you have a fantastic Easter, everybody. Well, as much as you can do, obviously, in the current climate. I don't know what other countries are doing. I know some of you are in very different parts of the world to me. I think all of the heroes at some point should be in the game. Totally. I mean, I'm not familiar with. I'm more familiar with like Ezio and Altair type thing. I didn't really play many of the others. I'm not gonna lie. It is something that I do want to do eventually, because I want to learn them all. I did play Black Flag. I do like. I've got to bring. Oh, no, I want that for the sync bonus though. I do. What's it called? I would like to see a lot more of the heroes in the game. I think there's so many that they can bring in. I mean, the amount that people throw at me, and like obviously there's the Fae twins, or the Fairies twins, however you want to pronounce it. I did play a bit of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, because I thought I'd try and get back into it then, because it was like, I'm from London, so I wanted to kind of play a game that was based in London. And you know, there's just so many they can bring in. There's obviously Connor that everybody keeps mentioning. Shay as well. Is that someone else? I didn't play AC3. That was when I kind of had my Assassin's Creed burnout. I just went. I couldn't do it. I was just so burnt out from the game that I heard bad things about the game, and I was instantly put off by it. So I didn't actually do Assassin's Creed 3. As I said, I enjoyed Black Flag, and I'm actually surprised with how popular like Edward and Connor and all them are, because for me, the Black Flag series for me wasn't really a game. Like, wasn't really an Assassin's Creed game to me. It was more a pirate game. Like, if that was called like, you know, Thieves of the Sea, you know, Scoundrels of the Sea or whatever, in a pirate game, it'd be one of the best pirate games ever brought out. But for me, it just didn't really click the like tick the box for an Assassin's Creed game for me. And that's probably because obviously being from the start of it with what's it called, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, it was all about like the history of assassinations and stuff like that, and it was just thingy. So yeah, Shays from Rogue, I know a lot of people really like him, and a lot of people have said they'd like to see him in the game. But as I said, I am just that little bit off the pace with some of the heroes in the later things. Like, I didn't know Shoji was in Assassin's. Like, I thought she might have been a hero made up for this game. So there is a lot of Assassin's Creed knowledge I am missing. So, but it is something that I do want to brush up on. That is something massively that I do want to brush up with. But yeah, I mean, I wish they'd reworked Assassin's Creed 2 a little bit better. I was hoping that Ezio collection was going to be dated a little bit after. But it wasn't. It was only 2012 that came out, so it was still like 8 years ago. It wasn't too long after Revelations they brought the whole Ezio collection out for the thingy. I just wish that they'd done it a little bit later and really improved the graphics on it. But as I said, I will continue to do my Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough because I love the game. It was my favourite game. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to just chill, and I'll play it off stream and upload some videos, and then I'll obviously do it. Still do some live streams because I like chilling with everyone. Just like people coming in, and just having a chat and having a good old thingy. It's nice. So that's what I enjoy about it, really, to be honest with you. But the channel's been doing, we're up to 390 subscribers. Cannot believe it. 390. Oh, I never ever thought I'd get 390. It's been absolutely crazy. And it always seems to happen when I go to bed and wake up. Then I wake up and I've got a few more subscribers. But it is quite nice. It's nice to see the channel growing. It really is. It's really nice. But as I said, I do appreciate everybody chilling in as we're going through this. Can't use that ability. That ability just makes me want to use her so much. That's just one of the best abilities in the game. It just seems so devastating when she lets it off, and so satisfying. Like, just watch that. Bang, bang, bang. Just the damage numbers. That was 2.5k. It was just an S with a T4 weapon. She's just an absolute beast. I absolutely love her. I really do. One of my favourite heroes in the game. See, because she's from Assassin's Creed for Origins. I'm right in saying that, aren't I? I'm sure, because obviously Bayek is, and they're tied in, I think, in the same event. So she must be in Assassin's Creed Origins. That's another one I've not played. And I've played a bit of Odyssey, so I know a little bit about Cassandra and Alexius. But I actually got Odyssey because of this game, because I love Alexius so much in this that I wanted to play him in an actual main series game. So I will have to get back to that at some point. I've still got my dodge ability. Sneaking around, done. I don't think that counts it until you can actually kill him. Right, that is done. We're getting there, so I will do the little... Oh, thanks. Like, I'll do... I deserve 1 million. Yeah, I very much doubt that. I mean, the thing is I'd still always answer comments. If I did make it massive, I'd still answer the comments that were worth answering. You know what I mean? Not moronic comments, but like, I'd still do what I do. I'd still take time out of my day to answer and reply and help people out and things like that, because that's the whole reason why I did it. So I'm not expecting to be this superstar. No, I'm not at all. But as long as people are enjoying it, and as long as I've got a nice little community, that's all that I'm really hoping for out of it, really. And I like this franchise as well, so it's a nice franchise to kind of base a community on. And everyone is just so knowledgeable about this game. It's ridiculous. Gasper's just by far. I mean, Gasper doesn't do too much in aspects of combat, but he has got a healing ability on his dodge, like Maria and what's it called? Maria and Jean and Machiavelli as well. But Gasper's healing is just so more. It's just so much better. So much better. It is ridiculous. His healing is just crazy, and it does make it worthwhile. Especially, I mean, you've only got him at a 4-star, but if you get him to a what's it called? 5-star, and equip his 5-star weapon, it gives you an extra charge of healing as well. So that is just absolutely immense, and it just, obviously, that's why everybody takes him into Region 5. Like, I'm not being thingy, but like, how long did Altair take to take that one person out? This is on beginner. It's just shocking. What they've done to my poor Altair, I just don't think I can forgive them at the minute. But yeah, Gaspar for me, ultimate healer. But it's who you feel comfortable with. This is the thing with this game. There is no... Well, there is a right and a wrong. Like, taking a disarmer into a thing is a wrong one. But, you know, like, not everybody loves Alexius. I do. I absolutely adore Alexius. For me, absolute stunning hero. So fun to play. He's got his stun, he's got his Spartan kick, he's got his flame attacks. I just love him. Like, the Ring of Chaos, letting that off is awesome. And he's just so fun to play. And that's what, you know, with a game, it's all well and good having someone that you like, alright, yeah, this person's the best in the game, I'm going to use them. Just enjoy who you use and have fun with them. Because I could have completed Region 5 with somebody else. I could have just waited a tiny little bit longer and done it, but I put extra training and everything into Alexius because he's my favourite hero. I love playing him and I wanted to clear Region 5 with him. So yeah, Gasper's, as Slick said, Gasper's healing is ridiculous, and the fact that he can extend their health bar as well, it's ridiculous. He can carry you through so much. But at the same time, if you enjoy playing it was Angela, then use her. There's no harm in it. If you can get her to 5-star and she's doing more of a job at the minute for you than Gasper would, use her. As I said, it's your playthrough. It is totally down to you. So, as I said, there is no right and wrong. Right, I'm going to do the Thatching thing now. I'll get the bundle. So, special offers. Right, I'm going to hide you for 2 seconds just while I buy this. Right, 1 second. Because I'm going to have to type my password in. I swear, if I get anything else apart from... See, I knew I had to type my password in. I should say remember me on this device, really, but... Right, as soon as that says successful, you can... Right, there you go. Done. Payment successful. We are back in the room. So, I'll just click on that. Right, so here we go. So we've got 25 plus 25 Edward Thatching. Last time I did this opening for Edward Kenway, I got another 25 fragments, and that helped me out so much. Right, Jason, it all depends who you've got as a hero. There's a very good cheesy way of doing it. It costs a lot of extra training, but Lucas is a good option for it. because Lucas can he's got the execution ability, so if you can make it to Tornado, he will execute him for you. So Lucas is somebody who's very, very good at doing it. Right, let's see what we get. Does anyone think I'm going to get a 25 drop? I don't. Why am I getting Horatio? Why am I getting Horatio out of this? Right, that's very nice. There you go. He's a legend. He's a legendary. Oh man, I wanted the 25 drop. I can't believe I'm not going to get a 25 drop. This is going to be sad. Oh well, at least it takes me a little bit longer to grind him out. So there we go. Just for use as a bit of an exclusive. If we go to Legendary Heroes and Support. There he is, Blackbeard. And yeah, this is so yeah, he's I think he's better than going to be better than Edward Kenway. Grants a target initiative for in combat for 1 room. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to using that bomb blast ability. I can't wait for that. Right, yeah, Alvaro will do it as well, but he needs a lot of extra training. I think if you look at my video, Jason, on Glamero versus Alvaro, you will see how much extra training I put in Alvaro to get him to clear it. And he's a good bet, but you will have to have Gasper with you. Gasper and Yusuf. You need Yusuf to traverse you around the map. And you need Gasper for the healing for the last room. You just need it. It's a must, really, to be honest with you. But I mean, I haven't posted anything on Reddit. I think like if I did that, I may get more people to the channel. I've never ever posted anything on Reddit. I don't really know how to use it, and it's part of me as well is not someone who likes to just go in somewhere and just spam videos. It's just not me. I'm not. It's probably my downfall really. But I'm not someone who goes in just spamming videos left, right, and centre. And look, can anyone see that? Is that? Scalded myself today. Look, yeah, you can see it a bit there. Look how red that is. Scalded myself on a cup of tea today. What a moron. Absolutely in agony this morning. Could not believe it. Absolute moron. It's one of the most painful things I've ever done. It was like a brand fresh hot cup of tea. And it was on the arm of the chair. And all of a sudden I just felt my arm just absolutely incinerate. And it had fallen over. I hadn't even realised. Got me on my arm, got me on my leg, got me everywhere. And my leg didn't get done so bad, but because the full brunt of it hit, like literally just tipped straight onto my elbow. It didn't even hit the sofa and then hit me. It just hit me before it hit the sofa. And oh my god, I was in absolute bits. Absolute bits. Trying to look after the little one while you're running your arm under a cold tap. Like, that weren't fun. That was not easy. Yeah, Luciano is just an absolute beast. Luciano is... I might use him in the next one. He didn't dodge that. These dodge bullet things are so broken. Luciano is... I love him. He's a very, very good hero. He's fun to use in the Helix Rift events as well. Ooh! Oh, that was alright. Look at that. That crit, so that weren't too bad. So glad I got Lupo with me for the lot picking. He's just like my little gem. He really is. Ray, oh my god. How are you? I haven't heard from you for ages, mate. I was a bit scared the corona had got you. I was a little worried. Because as per one of your requests, I'm actually doing the Ezio collection now as well. And that is a British injury on a cup of tea of all things. Like, I don't know what else anyone else would burn their arm on in Britain, apart from a cup of tea, really, to be honest with you. And then, do you know what? The thing that made me laugh was the fact... it's just the fact that, like, I went and made myself another one. I actually went and made myself another cup of tea after. Straight after. Once I'd popped my arm under for a little bit, boiled the kettle again and made another one. I was like, I still haven't had my tea. It's just so British. So British. But no, I'm glad I could make the stream as well. As I said, I love this. I just love having people in, having people chat and all that kind of stuff. It's good fun. I just enjoy it. This is, as I said, the one reason why I did actually do a channel, because yeah, I just enjoy. Should we take Luciano in? Let me take a bit of Luciano in. You're all talking about him in the chat. I think it's only fair. Do I need to do anything to him actually? No, I don't. No, he's got all his gear. Because I remember taking it off of Ezio. But yeah, I'll treat you to a bit of a Luciano. Yeah, I've see, because I played my contest. I just don't know how to use it. I literally just go into Reddit and I like look at it and I'm just like, I'm well confused. I'm literally just, maybe it's the boomer in me, but I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? And yeah, just absolutely lost. So, because part of me obviously would like to, you know, kind of big my videos up a little bit in certain things and give people advice in there and stuff like that. But, and obviously not nick ideas, but see what other people have to say, test it out for myself and stuff like that. You know, that's always something that could be quite good. Ooh, missed that. See, it says dodge bullet. I've failed so many dodge bullets. It's ridiculous. But Luciano's great. He is a great hero. There is no doubt about it. I'm really gutted he didn't make it into my top 10 again this time. But there's just so many, unfortunately, just a couple of more assassins I've just put ahead of him. But he's still such a fantastic. Oh, come on, Lupo. Fantastic hero. Absolutely love him. I really do. But I've done a video on him as well. So it's not just... oh God, I should have stunned him. So yeah, I've done a video on him, bigging him up and everything. I love him. He's a very good hero. Very good hero. And a really good epic addition as well to the team. Like, as I said, he's quite easy farmable, especially with the Luciano cubes as well from the Helix Rift events. Yeah, they could do. As I said, I'm not like subscriber hungry. I do what I do and just yeah, just as I said, I just do my videos. As I said, I don't spam places with it. I'll put them up in a Discord chat I'm in, just in case someone wants to have a look at them if they're there, and that's it. I mean, I did do a new top 10 video, which they seem to be really popular, and I'm kind of glad I managed to get a new one out there, because I'm going to have to put some stuff on him. I'm really going to have to put some stuff on him. Oh, right. Yes, I'll give it to him. I can't believe I'm doing this. I really can't believe I'm giving him T5 gear. I mean T4 gear. Right, I'll do that off of her. I've got that on Maria because of her dodge. I'll just do that for him. Gives him a bit more health. Let's see if he can actually do things in this. Do bits. Let's see if he can do bits. Anyone who watches Love Island will know what that means. In England, anyway. What's that? Very much. Yeah, no, his stun abilities are awesome. The tight, like how long it takes to for that stun to wear off. You can get so many hits in, especially if you poison them as well. If you crit and get a poison on them as well, they can melt during that stun. Not an issue, not a problem. He is an absolute beast. He really is. I'm a big fan of him. This is the only mission that worries me a little bit going into like the Grandmaster side of it, because Altai is a bit of a noodle. Faris is very good. Not Faris, sorry. Faris is terrible. Look at this. This is just embarrassing. Lupo's very good, but very flimsy. So he can dodge attacks, but if he does get hit, especially at that level, he can take a bit of a whacking. And Faris is going to be useless because he's going to be completely under level. So even Masters is probably going to be a bit of a rough one for this. But we'll see. Let's see. See what I mean? Like, even on this, he's only got a 68% chance to disarm a trap. Like, oh god, it absolutely baffles me why they made this class the way they have. Honestly, absolutely baffles me, saddens me so much. Oh, John, nice to see you in. Nice to see you in. It wouldn't be a stream if you hadn't popped your head in, mate. Maybe if he gets up early enough, Frostress will come and join you as well. But I started it a little bit early. Last time I did this at 10 o'clock, I think it was, and it didn't think it went well into midnight for me, and I was like, oh god, no, I'm gonna start a little bit early. It wasn't my turn to put the baby asleep tonight, so that was a good thing. I have to use him, John. I have to use Faris. I don't want to, but I just well, I'm doing a little thing at the minute. I'm training. I have just got Maximo, and you heard me right, Maximo up to level 50, because I'm going to try and do a common playthrough on Region 5. I'm not going to be able to do the last mission. Like, I'll be gobsmacked. I'll give it a go, and I'll have a little tinker about off stream and see if I can do it. But it's basically going to see how far I can go with commons. They won't be extra trained with commons in Region 5. I'm going to see how far I can get through the story with it. And then if that fails, then I might extra train some of them. So I'm taking Alonso up for my navigator. I'm taking Maximo up for my assassin. I'm going to take Gasper up. I'm going to take Tarquin up. Is that him? I'm going to have 4 heroes really to play about with. So it should be quite interesting. I will probably lead with Gasper and 2 others. Just hopefully his healing can get them through. So yeah, that's what I think. So it's nice to see people making friends in here. This is what I love about having a community and a channel. It's people who get on, have a laugh, and help each other out. So well, in this game, no, I can't add clans in this. If I was to do, if Assassin's Creed added clans in this game, I would do one for like my subscribers, and the only thing I would say is I would have any level person in here. So if you wanted top end rewards, this wouldn't be somewhere for you, but I would have all my people in here who wants to do it. The only thing I would ask is that you are active and just did your bit. That is all I'd ask for. Because I've been in, I used to play Marvel Contest of Champions at a very high level, and being in an alliance sometimes is brutal. When you're having to wait on other people to clear content, it is brutal. And so mine would be very relaxed. We'd do what we could do as a group, just as long as people put the effort in. That's all I'd ask for, and that would literally be what my clan would be. So yeah, so as I said, it'd be more just to help people out. I'm not someone who's gonna have time myself to like grind every single second and things like that. You know, if I need to jump on and clear something and I can't because I'm putting a Litland to bed, I'm putting a Litland to bed. You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. But But yeah, that's the one thing I do like about this, though, that it isn't clan based, because of the pressures of being in an alliance or a clan or a brotherhood, whichever way they were going to implement it. But if they did, then yeah, I would get my subscribers in and try and help you all out the best I could, and just go from there. Like, just have a nice community that enjoy playing the game, and yeah, that's what I'd ideally go for. So, because as I said, I'd take fun over the game and helping people out and everybody achieving something together, rather than trying to go end game, falling out with people and stuff like that. It's just not me. As I said, I've been there, done that, and I didn't enjoy it. That was one of the reasons why I've kind of really stopped playing Marvel Contest of Champions, because being in an alliance, the demand was so high that I was like, I'm having my little one. Like, there were times I wouldn't go to bed. The pure simple fact that I had a path to clear, and I'd be like, I can't go to bed yet, I've got to clear my path. I mean, it's pathetic. So yeah, so if they did do that in the game, I would do it. I will look into starting a Discord server. I have been thinking about that. I've just got to figure out how it works and how I do it, because obviously I don't want randoms jumping in and stuff like that. So yeah, that is something I am looking into, and I would do it. I'll do it for you, because yeah, it'd be a great way, rather than people. I mean, the comments in the videos at the bottom of the videos help the channel, they do, but I could talk to people in a Discord group, which would probably be far easier. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. A load of other people do it. So like other streamers. But I don't class myself, like, I know it sounds weird, but I don't really like, you know, there's obviously far bigger people than me, so I just, you know, I just do my little bit. But yeah, no, I'd happily try and do a Discord group for everybody. It'd be great. So yeah, I will look into that 110%. Look at Edward go there. I bet he's not that good when you actually get him. Right, let's go in with not Ezio, Altair. God, getting them all mixed up. Oh, she's struggling now. Oh, my little Kenzie's struggling. I think this is going to be tough. I've missed the boat here, not being able to. See, this is what I mean. Oh my god, come on, he's missing attacks. Lupo could go down here. Lupo could very much go down here. Wow. This is going to be hard. This is going to be extremely hard. See, look, he says dodge bullet, and I took so much damage. Yeah, this is all. This is all she wrote, I think. I think this is clear it with other heroes and rush it. That's my personal opinion. Because this is going to be a massive struggle. This is what I mean. Altair just doesn't hit hard enough. He's just not good enough. And that's what irritates me. Like, if I had Ezio in here, I'd be far comfortable. Or even Maria. Maria would be sick. But like, even going up and getting this chest is a bit of a risk. I don't think I've actually got to fight anyone. I think they're just all fighting amongst themselves. I can get Lupo up here to get the chests. The rest of this is fairly easy. The only good thing about Altair is he has got his I'm gonna have to use that. See what I mean? Like, he's taking damage there. Like, his agility does suffer sometimes. The only good thing about this is I can execute with Altair when I get down the bottom here. That is the only good thing I've got going for me at the minute. It's the fact that when I get into this big, he's got to dodge that. Right, he dodged that. Right, execute. Right, that's the only good thing about him. I can execute him. That is... Yeah, no, Marvel Contest of Champions was absolute crazy. And now, it's got to the point where I've had so many 5-star crystals and the heroes I've pulled are just trash. And that's the thing with that game. If you don't pull the right heroes, it's so hard. Like, I had 2 5-stars that I saved up, and because they've got this event going on, and I opened them the other day, and I duped a Red Skull, and I duped my someone else who wasn't that handy, Captain Marvel, I think it was, female, not the good version of it, the bad version of it, and I was like, really? So that absolutely did me to bits. Right, I've got a feeling that was just expert. My God, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be extremely tough. Ooh, right. Altair gets healed. He gets healed, and Kenzie. I mean, I should have probably utilised Kenzie a little bit more in that last one, in that last mission now. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. If I don't go all the way along, I miss a chest. And that's what I need. I want that chest, otherwise I might as well just rush it. I know I can get the other one. I know I could probably get one. But the reason I went all the way along there was because I needed the chest. And that's what I've got to do. But their health, Narf jumped up. Do you know what? I'll just try and assassinate these. They're very low health, but yeah, that was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Jesus, that was only the thingy. We're on Masters now. But to be honest with you, I don't think I realised how hard this was because I ended up just running through it with Jean, so it wasn't hard at all. It was literally just him just beating everyone up and healing non-stop. So, yeah. Right, what should we do here? Let's get these sneaks in, because then I've done it. Then, while it's easy, I might as well do that for a minute. Yeah, that's done. He's alright. Let's go in with him. Right, so that didn't dodge. Oh, sake. You know what I mean? Like 1200 damage. Altair, you break my heart. You really do. But how is everybody getting on in the Helix Rift? That's what I generally want to know. I want to know how you're getting on. Because obviously some of you have gone through it already. And I'm a bit sorry that they patched it. But well, hopefully, hopefully. I hope they have, because obviously my bracket was quite low. That had only just started when I'd gone in, so no one's going to benefit from that. But I would have, and judging by how hard that was to get through, going through Grandmasters on an easier difficulty would have been quite nice, to be honest with you. But then it just gives so many more people the opportunity to do it. Like, you could literally do that with 2-star heroes. So... But then obviously you lose your sync bonus. But anybody who's got them at 5-star, regardless of really any level, would smash it. Right. Couple more to go. But yeah, there will be an Edward Thatch video going up on Monday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I should be able to start it early because it's not my turn to put baby to bed. So, should have healed up. I should really be healing up going into these now. I really should be. This next level is the one I'm worried about. Having to take Faris in. I'm very, very nervous about this. And I may just take other heroes in. I might just bring him in. And another one, and then just bring Jean in or something. Because I know Jean will smash it for me. Just to get through that level, because I think I'm going to massively struggle otherwise. massively struggle. Yeah, no, it is. But the thing is like, through my experience, it's one of them where, like, you just do what you can do and just don't worry about it. Honestly, just don't worry yourself. You missed. I bet you dodged. Yeah, just don't worry yourself about it. Just do what you can do. The Rift events aren't going anywhere. So just don't panic. Just do what you do. Sometimes the dice will roll your way, especially when you've got kind of a new account or a not so developed account. Sometimes I'd find like the Helix Rift event would really work well in my favour. I'd be like, oh, awesome. But I've got some really good heroes for this. And then other times I'd get absolutely screwed over. And it was a grind, like going through certain levels with like Saeed, because that was the best. Him, Dominico, I think it was, and someone else, I can't remember. I did a stream on it, and that was so painful. Oh my god, that was painful. Going through, God's sake, like 95% chance to hit me. Oh, I should have used that on the bloke down here. I'm sure I've got a big beefy bloke down here. I might be able to assassinate him actually. Yeah, I can assassinate him. I should use the execute ability on him. Right. Phew, lucky that didn't fail. Yeah, Lupo's awesome. But yeah, as I said, just Jezzy, just do what you can do, mate. Honestly, it is what it is. Eventually you will get there and you will get to the point where you can run Masters, Grandmasters pretty solidly, pretty easy, and oh, and Stranfield, thanks for the sub. I've only just seen that flash up, so no, thank you ever so much for that, mate. Really appreciated. So Chris, I think it is, isn't it? That's how I've got to pronounce it, Chris. So thank you ever so much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. All this talking, I didn't see it flash up, so no, thank you. If somebody else has subbed and I've not said it, that's just through the pure sympathy. Faris doesn't even make this. Oh my god, he's a trash panda. He really is. Right, who is... Almalim is like... Machiavelli? Should I take Machiavelli in? Because he can at least give me initiative and things like that. I'm taking Machiavelli in. Right, give me that back, you trash panda. He's just shocking. Just not. There's just nothing good about him. Nothing good. I don't even think I've got him high enough to rank. He's someone I've got to rank up. Right, so I'm going to bring these two in. Oh. It's just probably going to be about giving people initiative on this, I think. So there's my first boo-boo. Yeah, but if anybody else has subbed, I do appreciate it. It's just if you've got your what's it called? Settings on private, I don't see it. So I only see it if... And obviously when Chris subscribed, you probably see it saying that he had, because he hasn't got his privacy settings set to private, I can see it. So yeah, so if somebody has done and it hasn't flashed up, thank you. See what I mean? Like, look, this is just... Oh, this is painful. This is painful. I don't care about revealing rooms. Right, let's go here. Always slows it down on this mission. Ugh. Oh, nice one. Right, that was decent. That was quite nice. That was a crit whenever I needed a crit. But this, see what I mean? This is just noodlish. Like, 4 hits to take him out then. 4 freaking hits. But yeah, now you know why I hate the disarm class so much. Can't even help me out through this. Why do they make you bring them in? Honestly. Yeah, that it's... I mean, there's a... I don't know. There's so many that they've got to... There's so many tweaks they've got to make to this. Where bringing new heroes in. Because some of the classes just haven't got that little bit going for them. And it really irritates me. And it does annoy me. as I said, like the disarm class is one of them. They've put, and it's such a used class. It really is. Like going through region 5, everything disarm, 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 but they don't give you a hero that's good enough to disarm it. So, right, shall I take this? Shall I take him in? I've got to take him in. Part of me was even thinking about I should have taken Gasper in, to be honest with you. He probably, I don't know if his power level was high enough, but he probably would have been a little bit better. But Machiavelli's good for setting people up and things like that. He's I think I am possibly, once I get past this bit, I'm going to give myself initiative and just pile through with Altair. I think that is going to be the play once I get past this little bit here. But yeah, sorry for the Trash Panda comment. I don't know where that come from. Yeah, Alexius is just banging. I will not say a single bad word about Alexius. He is an absolute beast. Absolute beast. Love him so much. I really do. He's just absolutely awesome. So good. Right, I know he's already got this, but I'm going to give this to Altair. He probably might be able to assassinate. Oh, and I've gone in with Machiavelli. What a moron. I've done that a couple of times now. Oh, God, I'll select them and forget to... I instantly think that that's going to make the character... He's got to dodge for his life here. Otherwise, I'm dead. What an idiot. Please let me get away with this. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's done it. Mac attack. Absolutely done it. And I just wasted that ability. I've got to remember not to do that. That is one of my biggest things I do in this game. Is I select an ability for someone and then forget to reselect that hero. Because I think by clicking on it, I've already done it. That was nearly a rip. Yeah, I personally would like to see Leonardo da Vinci. I know he technically didn't join the Brotherhood, but I would love to see him in. I'd love to see him in this. And thanks for saying I deserve the sub as well, Chris. Thanks ever so much, mate. Glad to have you as part of the community. So thanks for that. Sorry, just going on a rant about like the poor heroes in this clown fiesta of a game. Right, as much as I hate to do it, I've got to bring Jean in from now on, as Kenzie just ain't going to be able to handle it. I don't want to not star this because I'm doing every difficulty. I think this is literally going to be get to the end and then I'll just rush it from then on. I think it's going to be too much stress to go through it on Grandmaster every time, just trying to get chests. I think it'd just be easier for me to rush it with sync heroes. I should be able to do it. So yeah, it's just like, and the thing is they've given you so many blue characters, only one pink character and one green character, and that irritates me because like it's so unbalanced. Like I have to bring Kenzie into the next like, well, I don't have to, but you need someone of her class in there, and it's just, you know, she hasn't even got a proper tier 5 weapon. Like, it's so hard to get that tier 5 weapon that I don't know. It's just some of the things in this game just baffle me sometimes. As much as I love it, and I do, as much as like this is just obviously a little mini rage going on, but yeah. Well, Machiavelli stood tall. He stood tall and survived. So props to him because he's far under level for that, and that was just a pure accident. And luckily enough, he came in clutch and didn't do it. But this is just, if anything, this will just show you the power of Jean, as of why he is undoubtedly the best hero in the game, country mile. Because he just absolutely beasts through everything. Right, I'm going to do this because I want to just try and get this done. I'm really hoping he doesn't muck up here, because if he does, no, he's completed it. I think I've done all the sneaking around bit now. I don't have to worry about that. Right, let's go up there. He should do him. He should do him. There we go. Nice. Nice one. Right, and then I think... Oh no, we've got a few here. I'll just make sure I get Genia. Right, I've picked up both chests. So yeah, it is literally just... I don't care if I don't dodge this bullet. Nope. Because one dodge and I'll heal it all back up anyway. And I'll heal it off of this. See, that was a miss. That annoys me. It should be a dodge. That's what annoys me. See, I said to like in the Discord to like the Ubisoft like contact I've got that like I don't know if this is what you mean by it. My clock, is that how you pronounce it? My J clock. Thanks ever so much. I appreciate it. Apologies if I'm butchering your name here. But cheers for the subscribe earlier on. I know you did earlier on today. So thank you ever so much. And there, look, I can do this for you. So there you go, mate. Just to show everybody you showed your support. Thanks ever so much, mate. I really do appreciate it. What was I saying? I did say to him that I would like a outfit. So basically, like, have customized outfits so you could change the appearance of your hero in game. So for example, like for Ezio, to get a new look on him, you have to assassinate like 250 enemies, complete 50 missions with him. Like, make them quite hard to do, but it would be such a good brag. It really, not that people see it, but because there's no PvP in it, but it'd give you something to do in the game, and I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love to go through this game with different colour skins, so you could have Altair in something else or something. It'd be absolutely amazing. So yes, Luciano absolutely wipes the floor with Altair. The only reason I'm bringing Altair in is for the sync bonus, because I get a 200% bonus with him rather than 175. But yes, Luciano hits extremely hard. He stuns them for God knows how long. His agility is very good. He can poison on crits. Yeah. As I said, like, I mean, if you look at the videos on the channel, I've got one of Altair and I've got one of Luciano. If you get the time, just watch them both, because it will show you just how good Luciano is compared to Altair. And as I've said already a couple of times in this chat, it pains me. It really does. It really does. Because Altair is one of my favourite heroes. Well, he is my favourite hero in all of Assassin's Creed. And he's just so lackluster. If they give him a legendary weapon, which I'm hoping is going to come out in 9.3, the update in a couple of weeks, if he then gets his new weapon, then by all means, yes, I think Altair will probably jump up that ladder a little bit quickly. But until then, he's just not good enough. He's just not viable enough. He really isn't. And as I said, this is coming from like Altair's, like, I'm like not his #1 fan. There's obviously people who love this franchise, live and breathe this franchise far more than I do. But he's my favourite hero in all the games I've played. He started my journey off. I just think he's so arrogant and awesome. I love him. I know it sounds weird to like someone for that, but he is. He's just the arrogantness of him. For me, he was like a proper assassin. Like, you know, you pooed your pants when he came into a room. But unfortunately, in this, due to the lack of him having a decent weapon, he just hits like a noodle. He really does. He might as well have a super soaker in his hand, honestly. But then that ability is quite useful. I'm not going to lie, that is quite useful. But yeah, I mean, everybody's got their favourites. People, I mean, I'm quite old. I say quite old. I'm oldish, and people are different generations. So I was obviously old enough to be around for when the first Assassin's Creed came out. You know what I mean? I could buy it, I could go out, get it pretty easily. You know, and there are people who have just started to learn and discover computers and consoles and stuff like that. And their first experience with Assassin's Creed might be something completely different. You know, a completely different game. Odyssey could be their first game and they could fall in love with it. And because of that, Cassandra or Alexis, whoever they chose to go through their playthrough with, is their favourite hero. And that's just the way it is. And as I said, my experience with Altair, loved the story, made me fall in love with the franchise, and because of that, he's my boy. Like I just love him. So I'm going to bring Luciano in. I think I'm going to go for an all blue team in this one. So but yeah, so your favourite is Ezio. I do love Ezio, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, for me, the best games in the franchise that I've played by far are Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood by a country mile. Obviously I love Ezio for that reason, but at the same time, you know, is he you know, he's just falls short of Altair for me. Let's take Luciano in, let's get him going. See, he's a beast, he is an absolute beast, and I would obviously take him over Altair if the points difference was there, but it's not, unfortunately. So yeah, even the way he throws him in now is awesome. Right, I need to go up here with Lupo. Oh, this ain't too trying. The good thing about Lupo is if you get that ability off and you don't have to dodge and you one-shot him with it, you're guaranteed at least a dodge for the next attack. That's the thing I do like about him. 4.9. I'm still getting the best rate I can, because I would rather take Luciano in here, because I can just, even if I fail this, I don't really care. Boom, he's stunned now. I will do him well before that stun falls off, because he's poisoned as well. So there you go, just shows you what an absolute tank he is. Just an absolute beast, just such a good hero. Right, should we take him in? Yeah, let's just might as well take Luciano and have a bit of fun. Not the best at getting initiative off the bat, but there you go, look at that. He's just absolutely melted him. Just absolutely melted him. And you just don't get that damage from Altair. Yeah, that's what I said about, I mean, I don't know if people have seen the Assassin's Creed 2 that I did, but I liked Ezio better in Brotherhood because he had matured and he became that little bit more badass, a bit more like he knows his stuff now, like that intimidation factor about him and the wiseness about him and stuff like that. As in Assassin's Creed 2, he's quite juvenile. He's young. You know what I mean? He's 17 years old. He's just all of a sudden like, oh, here's an outfit. Your bloodline's, you're an assassin. And he's like, oh, right. Oh. So, yeah. And the thing that, like, as Slick said, like, the thing that annoys me is Ezio was an older hero than Altair. And what you normally find in games, or that I normally find in games, is the longer the game goes on, the better the heroes get and the more imaginative they get. You know, the mechanics of the game change. They introduce new things like quality of life, different types of engines, and heroes become better. But they've just seemed to have gone backwards with him, and that's what I don't get, and that's the thing that's irritated me the most. So I mean, as like I know I think it, but obviously comparing it to another game that I used to play, obviously Marvel Contest of Champs, I still play it now. Like I still log in every day and that. But you look at that game, and like the heroes that first started in the game, like which are the flagship heroes, are terrible. And as the game's progressed over this time, the abilities that all these new heroes get are so good and so intricate, and there's so many different ways to play them. It just makes such a huge difference, and that's one thing I don't think they've done in this, especially with Altair. You know, the game had been out for a year. He should have had these quirky new abilities that some of the other heroes haven't got, and that's my gripe on it, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, if everybody's wondering why my Luciano isn't a rank 50, it's because obviously I use him to train others for really cheap in the training room, so I still have to have him training. I mean, Isaac does exactly the same thing, so but obviously if I'll just keep them two at a steady level. They're basically always training, to be honest with you, unless I accidentally click on the window and take both. I shouldn't have come up here with him. Yeah, I should have. I knew what I was doing. That was easy. Right, I'm coming down with him because if he fails to assassinate this person, I can at least execute him straight off the bat. I might as well execute him anyway. Boom, makes no difference. And there's not going to be any danger there. Done and dusted. Yeah, you alright, Savan? How are you? Second stream in a row, I do believe. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Look at that, up to 15 viewers. Anyone would honestly think I'm a streamer. It's absolutely crazy. It really is. It's so weird. But this is awesome. I mean, 15 viewers. Absolutely amazing. Thank you ever so much, honestly. I think my record's 17. I think that's the one I'm getting. And you never know, with the more subscribers I get, maybe more people will tune into a live stream. And we could end up doing quite well with that record. But, as I said, having 16 people, someone must have heard me. Well, we're getting closer. But no, this is all about, right. Oh, who do I take in here? Machiavelli didn't really do much for me last time. I know I messed up with him. I can't even bring Gasper in. I ain't bringing him in. Oh, he's absolutely disgusting. Right, I am going to bring Al-Malim. He's only a level 35. I might as well bring Machiavelli in. This could be a big boo-boo taking Lupo and Altair in. I think I've got to drop Altair for the minute and just bring Jean in. I don't think I'll make it through otherwise. Because I can't carry two people. I just can't carry. No, I've got to do this. As much as it pains me, I've got to do it. 17. There you go. So, somebody just take a picture of that and tweet me it. Oh, no, it's gone straight back down to 15. Don't take that picture. It'll make me look like a liar. It'll make me look like a liar. A couple of views are from Sid Cup, ain't they? I know, not Sid Cup, sorry. That's where I'm from. South Africa. I've got a feeling, I think, what's it called? Savani is. So that's two people from South Africa. I think I'm right in saying that. I don't want to obviously lie, but I'm pretty sure that's where that is from. So yeah, like little South African connection here. Yeah, like exactly what he just said. Like, to me, people have obviously, like you said, got like Zelda and everything as their classics. But like, for me, my classic games are Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and Gears of War 1 and 2. they're like my two. They're like my 4 games that to me are like classics that I could just go back and play whenever and absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, because they're like they're just such huge games for me. So yeah, it is all about perspective. So yeah, that's a nice little comment here. Oh, New York, I hope everything's alright over there. I've heard a lot of New York on the thingy lately, about obviously with the pandemic and everything. So I hope everything's alright over there. Unfortunately, I'm frontline, so I am I'm still working. I'm having to go in and do bits and bobs. Well, not bits and bobs. I'm like supplying like a local government with all their stuff, so that I can boost my agility, can't I? With no, it's just assassination and stealth, isn't it? Oh, damn it! Like providing like all the waste services so they can still go out and collect rubbish and that. Children's homes, old people's homes, care homes, everything like that with their like PPE. So yeah, it's been full on. So there's me and like somebody else. There's me and 2 others out of work out of 8 of us. The rest have all been furloughed. So yeah, it's just such a really like Pac-Man. Pac-Man was a banging game. Like I'm like I was born in '82, so like I remember like the first RoboCop game that came out on the Atari ST, because that's what I had, and obviously the first Mario and the first, you know, just I remember me and my mate playing Mario 3 and not turning it off for days because you couldn't save games back then. So we were playing it all day, trying to get to level up like World 8. Oh, it was ridiculous. Right. And now you can't do anything. But yeah, as I said, I do get a lot of nostalgia from Assassin's Creed. It is one of them that... right, I brought Jean in last time, didn't I? I think that's what I'm going to have to do, just for the sync bonus. I've got 2 more levels left. And then my energy's lasted me well. I've not had to buy 1 refill yet. 1 refill. That's because when they were giving the energy out, I very rarely claimed it. I mean, I claimed it, but I only did like I think 1 playthrough, if that, just to get some stars, because I didn't need anything from the events. I didn't need anything from Horatios. I didn't need anything from any of them really. So. This is a shame. I was really hoping I wouldn't have had to have gone through this with look at him, he's just a beast, with like non-sync heroes, but the difficulty is just massively ramped up. So yeah, it's a bit gutting. So, but yeah, before they fixed it, this enemy would have had like 400 health on Grandmaster, so you could have just absolutely piled through it for all the points in the world as well. So I'm kind of glad that they did. I thought they weren't going to patch it, but I think they caught it early enough. It is going to affect some people. There is going to be some backlash from something, because there's going to be people who would never have ever got anywhere near that score up at that score. So something's going to have to give. But luckily enough, it looks like the bracket I entered hadn't been able to take advantage of that. So I was well lucky. Well lucky. I've got Smash Bros on my Switch, and I've not really played it much, to be honest with you. I've just been smashing the life out of Pokemon Sword and Shield, to the point where I even wiped my Shield account. No, sorry, Shield's my main one. I did the playthrough on Sword to get all the exclusives over there, and I tried doing the Masuda method to get a foreign Ditto, and I tried it on another account, but then it was making me wanting to pay another like online fee, so I ended up wiping my Sword playthrough, and I'm now going through it in Italian, and I've named myself Ezio in it as well, just to get a foreign Ditto so I can shiny hunt. It's ridiculous. But that's another game that's close to me. That is probably my favourite franchise. Is Pokemon. I just love it. I always have done, and yeah, that for me is probably my favourite franchise out of anything. And this is my second, I'd say. Well, like gaming franchise, like obviously if you're talking about things like Star Wars or Marvel or things like that, like that's something completely different. But 14 and playing Pac-Man. There's no harm in going back to the thingy. I mean, I don't know whether it's still the classic one, but you can download that on your phone, I think, like the classic Pac-Man. That game will never, ever, ever, ever die. Will never die. Because it is literally a game an 8-year-old can pick up and play and have fun with. It will never die. Oh, right, yeah, you're governor. Yeah, I know there's a hell of a lot of politics like with America going out there. We're all right here. We're just yeah, we've got another 3 weeks of lockdown. Obviously that don't apply to me because I'm out and about doing things. But no, I've not played Yu-Gi-Oh. I've not played that. I mean, to be honest with you, like I with work and being a father and everything. Oh, Lana Ray, thank you ever so much for the subscription 6 minutes ago. Thank you ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are watching the stream, she may have just subbed by watching another one of my videos, and I don't know. But if you are in here, thank you ever so much. That's the thing. Sometimes I don't know. They could be watching another video, and because I've got my alerts on, it just flashes up. So I've got no idea if it genuinely is somebody who's in this chat or not. So, but it looks like I am going to get through this without actually spending any units at the minute. I mean, if I'd used all them units just to do Grandmasters 5, I think my score would be so much higher. But we'll see what we can do, because I've got to try and get it to the point where I just want to be able to rush this mission. If I can rush this mission, I'll be happy. With the 3 sync heroes, I'll be more than happy. Because that would just be the absolute nuts. I love the fact that everyone's chatting. I wish that they did like a just chatting on YouTube. Because I know they do it on Twitch, where I could just stream a just chatting and everybody come in and just chat about the game. That'd be absolute awesome. Because part of me would like to stream on Twitch, but like obviously if I did, you wouldn't know I was streaming really. Unless you followed me on Twitch, but that's all. And sometimes it's nice if I am streaming this that somebody who's watching one of my videos, it tells them I'm live, and they're like, oh, we'll pop in and see what he's like, and they then start enjoying the stream. So I kind of like it from that perspective as well. Because part of me was debating whether to stream the Ezio collection all the way through on Twitch and then put it on YouTube, but then I think that's going to just take too much time for me to edit videos and do things like that. So I think it's probably... Oh, so glad he made that. Right, let's go. See, his dexterity is just getting very... His agility, sorry, is just getting very shaky now. Right, I'm going to do that one now. I knew he'd fail it, but all I need to do is get down to the bottom and I'll be fine, because I can execute him and that won't be an issue. Because these next jumps get a little bit easy. This one's hard, but the next... I could just do it with Lupo, because it doesn't really matter if he gets hurt. Yeah. But this is now where I need Altair. No, right, he's only going down to there, isn't he? Yeah, right, so if I use Lupo for this, and then Lupo down to here, Right, that's fine. Now I can use Altair. Look at that, 200 IQ. I can use that to get down here. Not take any damage. Now this bloke's going to give me a bit of a hefty whack, but I should just be able to execute him. Oh, I dodged it, and he's down. He is down. So the storyline characters are the only hero I used, or toon I used so far on a region 5 clear is Alexius, and I had to put a hell of a lot of extra training into him. I've cleared it with Alvaro. He's not in a Helix Rift event, though I think he is in cubes that you can get from the Helix Rift events. Gamero, or however you pronounce his name, Gamero, I think that's how you pronounce it. Who else? Jean. Absolute walk in the park with Jean. Maria. She's, yeah, so basically long and short of it, no. Not really. Horatio was the last one I just did it with, and he is in the Helix Rift events. I'm trying to think who else really. Right, can I rush this? Yeah, of course I can rush this. What do I get? Oh no, I've done it wrong. Oh, what a moron. I clicked Luciano. That's not even a true reflection of what I get. Right, wait there. God, what a moron. Right, at least I can collect these. Right, I'll just do that 75 one for a minute. What a moron. Please, no one say they see that. That was so embarrassing. So I get per rush 25.1. I get just shy of 30k for a run, which I'll take all day long without having to go through the hassle of actually. I might as well heal him up because I've got to use him again. Thingy. So yeah, I'll happily do that all day long. No, the stream's gonna finish soon anyway, Henrik. So you're all good. You're all good. So don't worry. I'm just gonna rush these last little bits, finish up some chats, and then call it a night because it's been nearly 2 hours. So I don't expect too many people to hang around for the full duration. So when I'll probably become a massive streamer, people might do, but no. I just appreciate everybody coming in. I really do. But yeah. So what was I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. So you said about the heroes. Yeah. So just stick to the actual main heroes in the game because I think they're far more useful than the heroes that you get from the Helix Rift events. As I said, everyone I've cleared it with by one has been by two have been somebody I've got from standard cubes, standard missions. So Maria, Jean, Guillermo, if you can. Well, Alvaro, I cleared it with him with a lot of extra training though, and Yusuf also helps you get through that map. So he's just a normal farmable hero. Domingo, he's another one. The minute I get him 5-starred, I've already got his weapon. I'm just ranking him up. I know somebody who has done it with Lucas as well. So, yeah. Basically, the heroes you get from just storyline progression, farming your legacy missions will probably help you far more than any of the Helix Rift heroes will. It's just obviously when they start including them in the Helix Rift event, that's why you need them, because you need a higher score. It's just all a bit kind of swings and roundabouts, but... Right, so look at that. I am now rushing this. I have not spent a penny yet, or a cube yet, and I am... off. So that'd give me 100. To be fair to you, like, yeah, look, I ain't getting near him. He's still quite way ahead. He's a bit way ahead. Like, some of these have probably been saving for ages. I'm happy. If I can stick in this tier, which I think is quite easy, 100 fragments of him, that'll do me lovely. That'll absolutely do me. And I've got all these little rank rewards to go. So let's collect these and see where we've actually got Blackbeard up to before, to give me a rough idea. Because I will bring out probably a bit of an early gameplay rather than wait for the event to finish. I'll probably do it Monday. So I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Got all these little rewards. It's the gold I'm happy with. Look how much gold I've gone up now. Another 12.5k there. Ah, it's lovely. I'm so thirsty for coins. I really am. And I keep saying gold because of Marvel Contest of Champions. Yet again, that game just haunts me. God, there's so many Blackbeard fragments in here. It's ridiculous. How many more can I actually get? I'll get another 15. Oh, is that all? Oh, no. Another 40. So another 40 from just these. So I've already got him enough to get him to a 2-star. And then I can just, yeah, I'll rank him up. I'll probably have him high 3-starred, I think, after this event. Yeah, I think that'll probably be, yeah, probably be just about right. So, right. So thank you ever so much for everybody who tuned in. Absolutely amazing. Up to 17 people at one point. So, yeah, absolutely awesome. Thank you ever so much for everybody who tuned in. If you're watching this still and you haven't, hit the thumbs up button because it massively helps the channel. And I hope you all have a great evening. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.